What up, kids? It's Logan. I'm back once again with another video. Finally, you guys can see my screen. You can see, what I can see. Today, we're here for the NBA All-Star voting, my All-Star voting. They changed it this year where it's just Google, and then I could just choose 10 players instead of choosing like 5 from the West and 5 from the East. That's pretty good. So don't hate me on my choices. If your favorite player is not involved, well, I'm sorry. I'm choosing the 10 best players so far in the 2019 and 2020 NBA season. And to start it all off, my first All-Star selection is, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo, because all all-time season he's having the highest BER season of all time, beating out Wilt's numbers when Wilt was dropping 50 and 27 rebounds per game. Giannis is just a different freak. He's going to win back-to-back MVPs if he keeps this up, leading the Bucks to become the best team in the NBA. So an obvious first pick. And an obvious second pick was going to be the leading scorer of the league, James Harden, the 2017-18 MVP. Just his points per game it just looks weird. You go up to and you see 37.9 points per game. It shouldn't be. It just looks so weird. And of course, my third, come on, get my man Luka up in here. Shout out to Luka having a sophomore season. He's 20 years old. He is 20 years old and he's almost dropping a triple-double per game. He's building this Dallas roster, his Dallas team to a whole new level. We thought, they might, make the playoffs. No, they're locks. They will make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to do well in the playoffs because, well, you got the Lakers, the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Rockets. Well, no, Rockets aren't going to be good in the playoffs. But you have those teams that you have to go through. And the fact that Dallas is now in the mix is nice, especially after Dirk's gone. We didn't know what was going. And let's go to, speaking of the Lakers, Anthony Davis is having an outstanding year, and his best buddy, LeBron James. I called it too. I said LeBron's going to have lower points but higher assists. And that's what he's doing. He's dropping 25 points per game instead of his religious 27 points per game with almost 11 assists per game. Mostly because, you got to put guys on Anthony Davis. And Davis is having an MVP candidate season. I don't think he's going to win MVP, but he is really helping out this Lakers team. Now, it was just LeBron and everyone else. Now LeBron, AD, Dwight Howard stepping up, which that's incredible to see. Avery Bradley, Rajon Rondo, Alex Caruso, JaVale McGee. They're just a bunch of great role players surrounding the two superstars. And speaking, we got this right here. Yeah, the Raptors. Where is Spicy P, man? Dude, Pascal Siakam and these Raptors, they really stepped it up, ever since Kawhi has left. I'm actually surprised how good they are. I had them as playoff teams in the East, but they're pretty good. They're really good. They're one trade away from being back as title contenders. I'd say if they chase after Andre Drummond or something, that would help. But Spicy P having just an underrated season, not really appreciated. He's dropping like 25 points per game, 8 assists, shooting decent from the 3, being a great defender. Just all around, Pascal Siakam should be an all-star. Starter. Yeah, starter. He should be a starter on the All-Star team. All right. Of course, next is my Denver Nuggets. Well, no, we're going to go with Nikola Jokic because Jokic has been carrying this Nuggets team for so long, and they're really we're just one away, and he's been the most clutch player in the league this season. It's incredible to watch Jokic. He's just a different guy. Of course, he gets my vote. All right, I got 3 votes left. And this is when the controversy is going to start coming in. Man. So I have some choices here. but I don't know if I want to take it. Shout out to Devontae Graham. You're not getting my All-Star vote, but Devontae, you are playing out your mind, bro. Good stuff. Yeah, I have to. I can't say no. Yeah, even how bad this team is, Trey Young dropping 29 points per game or something like that. Yeah, 20. I think he's dropping like 29 points, 8 assists. He's shooting really good from three on a team that shoots the worst 3-point game in the NBA. It's crazy that Trey Young's on that team. It's really oppressing that he's with that stat, he's on probably the worst team in the NBA. And I know they're young and all, but still, I think they'd be better. Wouldn't they be better? I don't know. The Hawks seem to figure something out. And then I got two votes left. Who am I gonna give them to? Yeah. Where is it? Clippers, old reliable. Kawhi. Man, where is he? There he is. Kawhi Leonard, all that mess in San Antonio, and then probably one of the most baller things I've ever seen. You go to a team that you don't want to play for. You go and you win them a championship they've been hunting down. Heck, they're trying to get out of the East. You take them out of the East, you win them a championship, and then you just leave them. So that's you never see something like that. All right. One more vote. And I'm thinking to give it to someone. I don't know yet. Oh man. Yeah, and probably I guess gotta put Paul George too. Shout out to Mifiondu and Terrence Mann, FSU alum. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Paul George. Paul George, he's dropping 23.5 points per game for not being the primary scorer on this team. Clippers, they're looking good. I know I don't think they were going to be great in the regular season. This is such a well-built playoff team with stingy defense and great scoring. And Paul George really defines what the Clippers organization is becoming. So, these are my 10 players that I say are my All-Stars. The 10 best players of the 2019-2020 NBA season so far. We got Trey Young, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic. We got James Harden, LeBron and AD, Kawhi and PG. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo and Pascal Siakam. That's a lot international. Pascal 1, Giannis 2, Jokic 3, Luka 4. So I have 4 international guys and and then 6 Americans. Man, this has been such a great year for the NBA, mostly because it's more evened out, more spread. The talent is more spread out, and I think the NBA is still missing a couple pieces. Like we're missing Kevin Durant, we're missing Kyrie Irving. Brooklyn is so good. Shout out to Spencer Dinwiddie. He's dropping 22 points per game, and no one's talking about it. It's hot. This season, I feel like it could have been much better than it could be, and mostly because it's just injuries. Like Brooklyn, KD, Kyrie, like I just mentioned. Detroit, they're missing Blake Griffin, but it's nice to see Derrick Rose finally back. One of my favorite players of all time. Like, especially where? Give me a second. Gosh, blanking. Warriors. Yeah, Curry, Clay, not in, really hurts the league from becoming its potential. The Pelicans without Zion, but Zion's coming back. That's strange. That's a bad young team. Then you put Zion in, and the spacing's gonna be much better. But when I look at the NBA, there's not many teams that I could say are just trash and doesn't really have a great direction. Like the Wizards is probably one of them. The Cavs. Yeah, probably the Wizards and the Cavs are the only teams that I see is just trash. And I don't see them having a good future. Yes, people, I said it. The Hornets have a decent future. Look at their young core. Bridges, Monk, Washington, Graham. They're probably gonna have another decent draft pick. Yeah, they have a decent future. Then again, it is the Hornets, and they usually, they mess up their talent in development unless their name is Kemba Walker. Then they just mess up his career. Period. But yeah, but when this is a great Spurs, yeah. Do I really need to talk about the Spurs? The fact that the Spurs are just, I don't know, just it's in a weird position because you can't blow up this team because you still have Greg Popovich and you want to keep Pop as long as possible, but you kind of need to blow up the team so you can build this team for the future. So Spurs, like Spurs, Wizards, the Cavs, they're not looking good. And I'll probably make a trade video for the NBA. It's gonna be involving the Warriors. So just keep that on your radar. I will be making the FSU video based on the recruiting because I still haven't reacted to it. I'll probably do that in a couple of days from now. I'm sorry that I gotta keep delaying this, but I really want to do my All-Star voting and finally actually get my screen recorder so you don't have to see my face blast upon across the screen. You can just see me in the little right-hand corner. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.